Hi, my name is Brittany Palacastro, and I'm the founder and director of Beyond Asana, and you're watching Living Beyond Asana, my weekly vlog giving you a dose of inspiration to activate change powerfully and consistently in your life. So today we're going to talk about affirmations. So I'm sure you've heard about affirmations, and they're a powerful way to create in your life, to change bad habits, to bring on good habits, to bring in that which you are seeking in your life. So we're going to work with one particular affirmation today. So that affirmation is, I am a goddess. So it seems, that this is more for women than men, but that's not necessarily true. The idea is around goddess energy isn't just that it's for women. It is a feminine energy, but we all have male and female energies. Some women have more masculine energy and some men have more feminine energy. So goddess energy is this powerful, purposeful, receptive energy. That's really what I mean when I say I am a goddess. So to do the affirmation, you will look in the mirror and right in the mirror, and you'll say to yourself 3 to 5 times, I am a goddess. I am a goddess. I am a goddess. And you get the point. And you'll do this once to twice a day, maybe even 3 times a day. And notice how you feel. You might feel resistance when you say it. A lot of times that happens. First of all, you're talking to yourself in the mirror. It's a little silly. But just let that resistance be there. Don't necessarily react to it. So I just want to share with you why this particular affirmation was really powerful for me. So it was 2011, the summer, and I had just finished a retreat up in the Pocono Mountains, and I decided to stay there a couple days after that, and by myself. And I did some really powerful meditations, some active screaming, dancing, jumping meditations. I ate really clean, and I did practice yoga every day. It was a really powerful time for me to really go in. It was a very transformative time for me. And during this time, I was reading Louise Hay's book, You Can Heal Your Life, which I'm sure you've heard of. It's a very popular, amazing book. And she talks a lot about affirmations in that book and several other of her books, as do a lot of spiritual teachers these days. So I didn't necessarily get this affirmation from her book. It came to me. It just kind of floated to the surface of my consciousness, and I started saying it. So I started looking in the mirror saying, I am a goddess, I am a goddess. And some really interesting things happened. So at the time, I was dating a lot at this point. It was right before I met my partner. And I was dating a couple different guys. We were going on dates. It was nice and fun. And there was one guy that we were dating. You couldn't really call it dating. It was more I wanted to date, and we were more hanging out, going out, but there wasn't a mutual urge to both kind of be exclusive. And he was very honest about me with that. It wasn't anything other than that. But I wanted my way and wasn't getting it. So I started doing this affirmation, and this awareness, this voice came up to me saying, you need to end that. That particular relationship is no longer serving you. And it was, but it was no longer. So I was like, I don't want to do this. And I felt a lot of resistance to it. But this voice was really persistent, this deep guidance within me, super persistent. So I didn't really go on my email a lot that time, but I went on my email and I emailed him and I said, and I probably wrote one of the funniest emails I've ever written. And I was very honest, and I said, I've been doing a lot of meditation and yoga this week in this retreat, and I came to the understanding that I'm a goddess. And that I don't necessarily feel like that when I'm with you. And that I have been choosing to let myself be treated in a way that is less than I know I deserve. So as a result, I think that it's best that we don't continue our romantic relationship anymore. And that was it. And I sent it. And I saw him a little bit after that. And he laughed and said that was one of the funniest emails he had ever seen as well. And it took me a little bit of time to still kind of distance myself from that, because there was a very strong pull in that relationship for whatever reason, energetic, chemical, an attraction. But within the week or two, it was done. And 1 week after that relationship was done, I met my partner, who I'm still with now, almost 3 years, and it is the most amazing relationship I've ever had. And I can honestly bring that back all the way to that moment when I started saying that affirmation, I am a goddess. Because what happened was things started to come up to show me where I'm not allowing myself to be a goddess. And things showed up where I am allowing myself to be a goddess. So try this affirmation. And I would say, try it for, normally, they say 21, 40 days. Give yourself a time limit. It doesn't have to necessarily be 40 days. But you'll start to sense, I would say at least a month. And if you want to do a full 40, go for it. And stay committed to it every single day. You can even write it somewhere where you'll see it all the time, maybe on your phone, or you can put a little post-it in your car, in your bathroom. So try it and see how you feel. So now we're going to share it with the world. So I'd like you to go to the comments below and share 2 things. 1, what are some areas in your life where you feel like you're embodying that goddess energy, where you are a goddess? And where are some areas in your life, and just let's say 1, where maybe you're not? So go ahead and share that. Put it out there. Make it real. And if you like this video, please share it with all your friends. And if you haven't done so yet, be sure to sign up for my newsletter. You could go to www.livingbeyondasana.com to stay connected. So thank you so much for joining me. And remember, life is not a chore, it's a privilege. Live full out every day, and life will continue to mystify, inspire, and delight you. I'll see you next week on Living Beyond Asana. The affirmation is, you are a goddess. Oh, it's not the affirmation. Okay, stop.